Oh, this is clear. This is clear. Oh my goodness. Let that. Mmm. This is clear, y'all. I don't know, should I bring it back? Wow, this is clear, y'all. If y'all can hear me, this is clear. My goodness. Hey, y'all. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I had to, I couldn't fight it. Y'all happy to see my face? It isn't over. My best for you. Forgive me. This smells good. I got this as a free sample, y'all, and this smells so freaking good. This smells good. Can y'all hear me? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you. Oh gosh, oh, it's look, I got a new phone, y'all, and it's showing me how many people watching me right now. Well, let me see. Let me see if they're gonna take it away. I hate to turn up out of the blue. Oh my goodness, this is clear, y'all. This is clear. This is clear. Let me find out. Let me find out iPhone ain't nothing, y'all. It's showing me 48 people on my live right now. Let me find out I had to get another phone. Like, Apple, y'all suck. Look how clear this is. No filters, guys. No filters. Oh, thank you. Oh, all this love. Nice head. Thank you, my braids. My braids. Right. I deserve more views than... now it dropped down to 21. This could... I'm happy to see y'all. And I'm so clear. I did not know. Y'all, this is... Get y'all a Galaxy, y'all. I was done with iPhones. Done. I know the government is having a fit. She got a new phone. She got a new phone. And a new number. It's a matter of time. They're going to find out. They're going to find out. They're going to find out. But, yeah, I mean, I still got this. It's still on, but look. This thing is just done. I probably get it turned off probably next month because I'm still in the news cycle, so I probably get it turned off soon. But I like that. Somebody said, "What we doing? What? Oh, let me find out." Let me find out. You know the real Shanika. Like, what we doing? I'm from Baltimore. Baltimore. Let me find out. Oh, he said, "What we doing?" with a question mark. That's who I am. That's the girl I am. Let me find out. He know the real Shanika. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? He said, "What we doing?" That's the Shanika. He know the real Shanika, the real fine Shanika. Before all this started, before all the surveillances. Yo, we need. Thank you. Tell them we need more people up in here. Subscribe. Just a regular girl from Baltimore. Around 2021 ish, I started seeing people, in front of my door. I started seeing people like in front of my door, and I can remember the first time I ever saw somebody sitting in front of my door. I explained it here on YouTube. At this particular time, I had my little own business. I had called myself stopped working. Let me tell y'all, having your own business is not for everybody. I couldn't do it. Look, I like my job I'm at now, my 9 to 5. I took off some days. I took off for like 4 days. So having your own business, you can't do that, right? So I was the daughter was dropping me off. So I was working for this elderly lady. I worked, with elderly people, and the daughter was dropping me off. And I will never forget a nice car. I mean, a nice, like a Lincoln, a big Lincoln with a handsome white man. The man was so handsome and clean cut. Like I never saw nothing like it. Like something off Men in Black. Lie to you not. Lie to y'all not. Look. Y'all know I don't play about this. So I got out, we was laughing, and then I sit in her car for a while because she was telling me something. I got out. And this 3 houses ago, y'all. I got out and I looked because I've been living this before I sold my home, so I knew everybody around there. I'm like, wait a minute, nobody. I never seen a car like this, and mind you, this was like 11:30 at night. So, I get out and I looked at him. I seen straight the car wasn't tinted or nothing. A very expensive, fancy Lincoln. He was a slender white guy. I just looked at him in the window. He was like 2 doors up in front of my door, Paul. I looked at him in his car window and I seen a big bright light. So I turned my head real quick, right? Because the first thing I'm thinking, oh, they taking pictures. They taking pictures of me. Like, what's this? I just took a big old picture of me. This light was so bright, like so bright. And I turned my head real quick and I went in the house, and I remember I just told my daughter, and I went to sleep, didn't think nothing else about it. And I remember as I was putting the key in the door, he drove off real quick. He drove off, like, so after he got the picture of me, he drove off. That was the first incident ever. Mind you, I was going back and forth with Twitter, not, and I need to stop saying back and forth because she's a gaslighter. So I'm sure I don't follow her, and y'all know I don't follow no celebrities, right? And I just recently unfollowed Papoose and Clarissa. Nothing, no reason. This was a while ago, like almost a month ago when I unfollowed them. So it's safe to say I don't follow, no celebrities, but I know back then when I used to be on Twitter a lot, she used to gaslight, like you would think I'm crazy. She would try to make it seem like I cannot stand somebody like that. Like, pretty much throw rocks and hide their hands like that, right? But still making these prodigies. Like I tweet, I'm great watching boxing, me and my brothers, and then the next day she'll say, I have a whole prodigy. Boys in the house. Hey, like a lot of boys. Y'all know the story. I talk about my nephews, talk about my brothers, and this drunken old lady on a chair. and I'm like this, yeah, with a bottle in my hand because I used to always say I'm having glasses of wine, which y'all can see this skin. Nothing alcoholic over here, okay? A foodie, yeah, but no alcoholic. Sorry, but if y'all take notice, her boyfriend, because y'all know the story. I don't think that's her baby father. He called her a Jezebel. He called her a drunk. He called her all these things, right? Messy. Remember, she called me. So it's safe to say she was pretty much talking about herself. But I don't know why my spirit upsetted her demons so bad. But it all started. The following and harassment all started when I was going back and forth with that demonic soul. And like I said, thank God she don't pop up on my timeline, because I know back then, years ago, when I used to do videos about her, she used to always pop up on my timeline. Thank God she don't, but I'm sure, and I still see her every now and then, but she was like everywhere at one point in time. And let me tell y'all don't let these smiles fool you. Don't let these smiles fool you. And what I always used to tell her back in my Twitter days, and I'm talking about Keke Palmer, I used to say, I can see through you. Even when I was still, fanning out over all these celebrities and didn't realize, Beyonce was evil and all these people and Jay-Z and all these people was the whole industry was demonic, right? I wasn't a fan of Keke Palmer, but I used to, when she started coming after me and I tweet something, she'd throw a subliminal tweet and stuff like that. I started studying her. I'm like, why is this girl? I tweet, cooking my man dinner. Oh, you over there bonding, and right after my tweet, you over there bonding and toxic relationship. Look like little stuff like this, right? And but whatever the case may be, that's over. But it's so funny. But I remember yeah, so I used to always tell her, y'all, she's demonic, and don't let the smiles fool you. Look at Puffy. Look at Puffy. Look at Puffy. Oh, my girl on Generation X. Yes, girl, skin is fine. I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, this is a new phone, girl. Generation on that. Hi. And so, yeah, look at Puffy. When everybody, y'all keep thinking a lot of these celebrities, all the celebrities to me, no. But it's safe to say the industry in its whole, and unfortunately, so many people go into the industry. And like I said in one of my lives, they walk into the industry, normal people like us, just want to be famous, right? And when they get in the industry, they realize, wait a minute, there is a door. I can't keep this fame. I can't keep this fortune. Like, I have to sign my soul on the dotted line to keep this fame, because it's not, so what they do is they sign their name on the dotted line, and then they are controlled by the industry, the Hollywood, the government. Guys, I'm telling y'all, they work closely together. When you look up, y'all do y'all studies on the Illuminati and the Black Boule, all that started off as government workers and like high rich government workers and stuff like that. And then what happened was they started bringing the celebrities into the government. But when you see when y'all see like movies and like, it's so crazy, because even when I was into into this whole celebrity and loving everything about celebrities and movies, remember blockbusters, and you would go to the movies and stuff. I used to come home. I remember I watched one of my favorite movies to this day, Face Off, right? Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Oh my goodness, that movie it is like, this is one of my go-to movies. But I used to always say, who can think of something like this? Like, who puts their head together? The government giving these people scripts. I'm telling y'all, they giving Hollywood these scripts. Look at Leave the World Behind, y'all. 2026. Stay prayed up. stay prayed up, because all this year it was little bumps and you know, in the road, and I'm not talking for me. I can tell y'all, shoo, I can tell y'all some stories, but I'm talking about just all of us, right? Us regular citizens. But y'all know, let's just, I don't, y'all know I don't like speaking nothing. I don't like speaking nothing. I'm a big believer in watching what you say out your mouth and, you know, things like that. But let's just stay prayed up. 2026 is coming. You know, I keep seeing these airplanes driving like so low. Like, let's just, like, they're not even above the sky, the clouds. They under the clouds. They like, they look like I can just touch them and, you know, go like this and I can touch them. That's how low they are. And y'all, we gotta stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. 2026 is rapidly approaching, and let's just stay prayed up. Focus, like, get in a relationship with God, and you know, and whatever religion, you know, it's fair to say whatever religion, because I got brothers who's Muslim. I got a brother who is into more science, and I think any type of religion, such as more science and Christianity and, you know, Muslim, just being a believer in those things make you a better person. And, you know, so whatever it is, just get in a relationship with, I would say, God, Jesus, you know, but hey, you know, I know Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I put my trust in him. He gives me that peace. He gives me that refreshment. Like, I was on not, I wasn't on somebody live, but when it first went live, but I had just randomly came across a celebrity live, and I'm like, she was on live, right, with a filter. And people was like, your skin look pretty. And she was saying, thank you, thank you. And I'm like, my Lord God, like, what is going on in the world where we need filters? Like, be who you are. Let people see the flaws. Let people see, like, look, I got a scar on my head. Y'all see that? Like, let them see. Like, no, I never got, I fought a lot, but didn't get busted in the head. Nobody busted me in the head. I was playing down Lafayette Projects. If y'all from Baltimore, Maryland, the infamous Lafayette Projects. And I was playing Mother May I. Remember that? Mother May I. Oh my gosh, y'all, we had so much. Generation X, we had so much fun. Oh my goodness. If y'all hearing a cute little that's my nephew's girlfriend. She sounded so cute. But yo, we had so much fun. Remember that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, not that one. Mother May I. So Mother May I, can I, in the projects, high rises, right? Can I take 5 steps forward? And my brother, he said, no, you can take 5 steps backwards, spinning around. And I'm taking 5 steps backwards, spinning around. And a shop, I don't know how somebody got a shopping cart on the 10th floor of the high rises, but it was a supermarket shopping cart. And I turned around and got dizzy and bust myself in the head. I'm like, they was like, oh my goodness, she's bleeding. And I'm all dizzy. And then, you know, when you're a kid, you feel blood and just start crying. I'm crying. And my twin brothers, they was protectors, but oh, they was rough. They holding me. Y'all, it was crazy because they trying to get me to my mother down in the regular houses, in the regular homes of the projects. And they pulling on me, and I'm just blood going everywhere. And it was crazy. But if I could relive that and get busted in the head again, I would. Those were fun times, man. And so yeah, just be. It's like, why are you on here? And then gas. And this is what I don't like. You up here, you know you got on a soft filter, which I didn't even know. I said, wait a minute, why this girl eyes jumping? And I'm like, I said, you see, I asked my daughter, I said, you see this why she got on, she said, yeah, I said she got on a filter. I said, you can use filters in on live? She said, yeah, you can use, I said, and me, y'all know I don't know nothing about the internet. I'm thinking you can use a filter for just pictures and, um, you know, I got a filter, not lying on my default, my main picture on here. That's a filter, but I'm like, come on, a makeup and a filter, shall I say. But I'm like, come on, just, but they say us regular people got low self-esteem. They say us regular people no confidence. Just because I wasn't into all this. I'm from a world where this is, but I wasn't showing my face. I got low self-esteem. Y'all know that scarred me. A ball of trash. What she called me? A big ball of trash. Oh my goodness. Whew. Sheesh. But no filters, guys. This is a new camera, and God is good. God is good. But these celebrities, they just, I'm saying all that to say, they look at us thinking the lowest of us, right? So they look at us thinking we the scum of the earth. Like I said, wouldn't spit on us if they seen us. But they want our money. They want our money, right? They want to that's all they want to do is just take from us. But call us low self-esteem, don't love themselves. Oh, I can get. Let me tell y'all, Twitter has scarred me. I'm gonna stay here in the real world where I am loved. But yeah, guys. But I've been chilling. So yeah, to all y'all new ones that's just coming. No, my daughter on melanin popping. Hi, ER nurse. Okay, and my forehead is huge, and it's chocolate, and it's cute, and what? You still on Hollywood pattern, and I bet you somebody from Hollywood just as evil with low self-esteem. Come get on here and let's do a half screen, and let me see your face. I bet you, if you're a celebrity, I bet you ain't gonna get on here without a filter. But what I was getting ready to say, what did I do today? What did I do today? Oh, I went and got my mother some. Look, my daughter. How do you know? I don't believe it's somebody right. I believe it's ignorant, low self-esteem, miserable. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Money don't buy happiness. Money don't buy her. I bet us regular people who is working a 9 to 5, living a regular normal lifestyle is just so content. So content. And that's why they sent the government after me, because see, they thought, oh, this girl, she always talking about her brothers. She always talking about the men in her life. Oh, she around all these men. Oh, she went away. Oh, let's make sure she don't never come back. Find something on her. Find something on her. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave this alone. My time away, right? I came back 10/10/24. If you haven't watched it, watch it. I was talking about, how I couldn't get no credit. My credit score excellent, A1. Used to get anything I want from a bank, anything, any loan, any credit card, right? All that stopped. And I was like, okay. And around this time, I'm thinking, what could it be? Oh, maybe because I owe, and still trying to figure all this out, staying away from y'all, not telling y'all what's going on. And I knew it all started when I was going, back and forth with old face, Keke Palmer, right? So I'm like, what could it be? I said, well, I know I don't owe. I do owe taxes because I stopped paying taxes because I was the type of girl that would black female brother only. So I don't know what that means, but I'm like, okay, well, I do know I stopped paying my taxes. Because remember, guys, I told y'all I would pay, get a loan, and pay, because I always got to pay back taxes, right? Pay, whatever. And I would get a loan and then pay my taxes. You know, you don't want to mess with the IRS, so I would pay that off. And then whatever the loan is, I would just pay that every month. By the end of the year, boom. Now, you know, I'm finished. Before the end of the year, I'm finished paying the IRS, and I'm finished paying the loan people. Well, when I came out and said that, you know, I only owe, when I 10/10/24, when I was so nervous to you guys, first time ever, and I'm like, I don't know who I do owe the IRS, but it's not 10. I know people who owe 10, 15 years. Mine is only like 3 years, right? Do you know? I did not know. Somebody told me she did a prodigy of somebody owing taxes. I said, are you, now mind you, this before I came back. 10/10/24. I'm dealing with this by myself. Like, what is going on? Why am I getting followed off the road, ran off the road? Why is these white men following me? What is it going? And I even have people on roofs, white people on roofs is on here, on my channel. To y'all new ones, go in my shorts. Somebody on a roof. I'm just trying to get a cheesesteak. From the corner store. I order my cheesesteak, come back out on my phone. Just looking around in scenery, because I look up and I see Minaj. I said, get out of here. It's on here. Me. This is normal. And so I did not know so this was my time away. So what I'm thinking, or maybe hypothetically, I don't know. Did they go back to her? We can't find nothing on this girl. Nothing. Did she get a PPE loan? Did she get a big loan and didn't pay it back? Did she, something you got to find on her? Nothing. She just owed taxes. The miserable, nasty Jezebel that had to go and get because ain't no real dude gonna mess with her. So she found a little light-skinned, soft dude. Remember, she walked up to him and found him. He didn't come to her. She walked up to him, and that's why she wanted a baby. Okay, I got my eggs frozen. Did y'all know this? What I believe? I don't believe that light-skinned boy is the father. I believe she froze the eggs because she knows she was hitting 40, 45. The time was running out. That girl, stop believing Hollywood, y'all. Keke is not in her early 30s. He's every bit of 40s. Time was running out. She seen this, because they was at it's a video, somebody did a video on them years ago. I watched it years ago. Matter of fact, when I was still on Twitter, going back and forth with her, she just popped out with him, right? Mind you, I'm saying you will never get, nobody would ever want you. You washed up, everybody that had you, right? So who could she get? This guy that came out of Puff Daddy camp. He was Puff Daddy and a personal trainer. That's how he got into the celebrity world, him and his brother. His brother was already famous, and then he was at Issa Rae's party. Somebody did a video on this. This is years ago I found this out. He was at Issa Rae's party, and what happened? Time is running out. I gotta, flowers and jelly on here saying I'll never find nobody. She may be right, but I'll never get pregnant. Nobody gonna never pregnate me. He looked green. He looked like, but he fits the ideal. I know I want a white baby because my mom, she colorist. My sister got mixed kids, and my mom, she talk about colors, and she probably telling me, well, I know she's telling me, don't bring no dark skin. Go light. If you take those, all her little siblings, they light, right? They ain't their complexion, the family complexion, they light. So maybe the mother, crazy Sharon, told her to marry light, get a white man, get a white baby. Let's start putting light in our family, right? So she saw this little guy, this green guy. He looked like he just don't know day from night. Oh, I got him. Let me go over there and talk to him. I'm Keke Palmer. He gonna see me. He already because even in the just find it, y'all. Google who's, I don't even know his name, but Keke Palmer baby father. Somebody did a video on it years ago. Puff Daddy didn't know what to do with him, but he kept him in the industry, right? And he supposed to have been like Puff Daddy's trainer, and so she went over there to him. I cannot stand a girl who comes on to a guy. Like, what is that? Like, what has this world become to where when I grew up, these guys was confident enough they came to you. Like, what? She went over to him. He said, and then I know this Keke Palmer. Yeah, oh my goodness. Keke Palmer came over to me and asked him out. He didn't come over her. And that's why, guys, she got that baby. I don't want him now. What can I do? Because I don't want him. I got what I want. I got my mixed child. The first time they probably had sex, she probably said, oh, I'm pregnant. After she didn't got the injection from the donor hospital, whatever you want to call it. This is just my theory. This what I believe. I'm not saying it's facts. It's just what I believe. And can't sue me because I'm broke, mama. I ain't got no money. So, that's why she did that with Usher, because she knew I don't want him now. This will be a quick breakup. I got my baby, and thinking he think he's a father because he's so green. He look like he don't know much or nothing. I got my baby, so I'm gonna get in front of Usher, do this publicly. We gonna have a back and forth, and then I'm gonna put out these frozen screenshots of him really trying to get his phone. But the world, because I'm Keke Palmer, and I got this fans and the celebrities, they gonna think he is abusing me. But the whole time, Armon Wiggins, woo! Armon Wiggins, he came with the receipts. That boy said no. It's her and her crazy lunatic mother. Y'all keep on thinking these celebrities is, they so sweet. Keke's so funny. That's my girl. Keke is so, yeah, right. Keke is crazy. Keke is demonic. And Keke is a part of that evil demonic system. And they tried to keep me away. When I went away. And mind you, I didn't go away because I was being stalked and harassed. That didn't happen yet, guys. I stayed away because I was getting so much on Twitter. Y'all, I can tell y'all some stories. Oh, gosh, I can tell y'all some stories. Mind you, I had only I think 400 some subscribers on Twitter, but I was getting so much traffic. It was saying thousands before, Twitter showed it out your analytics publicly. I think they still do publicly, but at one time, for my eyes to see, I was getting so much traffic. People was just coming on my page, and this before I even went. Before all this even happened with me saying stuff about her, Keke Palmer. So I'm saying all that to say, hey girl. So I'm saying all that to say, what was I saying all to say? I forgot. My daughter just walked in. Hey girl. So you see me on this camera look good. This clear. I don't know what. No filters. No filters. Siska Ray 50. But what I was ready to say. See, my daughter came in. She be making me feel young, y'all. But yeah, so she's a demon. Oh, I didn't go away because of all this. I didn't go away like, oh my goodness, I'm being found. This was before. And this, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. You got to think, I got strong black men in my family, strong black nephews in my family. None of this is happening to them. Y'all seen the stuff I showed. undeniable following. You cannot deny it. Late night traffic. I stopped, the car stopped, they stopped. Like, come on. So when I went away, let's finish her. Let's call, they connected with the government. When they seen that it wasn't nothing on me. Oh no, she's not an alcoholic. No, she's not an alcoholic. What can you find on her? She do owe taxes, and that's when she probably came out with that prodigy. Way before, I didn't even know this, way before I even thought about coming on. Somebody told me. Y'all, I'm telling you, Hollywood is evil. And again, I'm not saying it's her, but it sure started. So when I went away because, all that was coming after me. All that was coming after me. Guys, nobody's safe. Like when I tell, I am so, and if you following me, because I get so emotional. If you're following me, right? From that time, y'all know how I used to show love to all the celebrities. I remember I said, oh my goodness, K. Michelle. I tweeted something out to K. Michelle. I said, oh my goodness, K. Michelle, you look so beautiful. I still got my picture. And I'm saying, because mind you, I was a fan of everybody. I used to, concerts was my thing, guys. That's what I'm saying. If y'all watch any of my lives, everything matches. Nothing new, nothing. You will never catch me in a lie because I'm telling the truth. This is why I keep the Bible in front of me because y'all know I don't play about God. But yeah, I remember I said, K. Michelle, oh my gosh, I love you. And in her mess, I loved her in her mess. Oh my goodness, her first album. All day, all night, didn't I? Lord, when I tell you that got me through a breakup, that got me through, y'all. So I'm like, I remember nobody wouldn't go to the concert with me, right? Went by myself. When I went, it was a blizzard. I went in there, it was getting ready to be cold. It was ready to snow. Bottom was ready to have a big old blizzard. When I came out, it was no cars, nowhere. I had to, like, nobody could come out. No, and mind you, I got dropped off. Didn't I get dropped off down there? Yeah, I got dropped off down there because I'm like, okay, you can just told my brother, just drop me off down there. I'll get back home. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. And I stayed, everybody was leaving. I was like, well, why everybody leaving? Because, people was leaving before the traffic or whatever, before the snow came. I was the only one. When I left out there, it seemed like I was the only one there, trapped, like in the middle of downtown. But nevertheless, I remember, and I stayed to take a picture with her. I paid like $170 for that picture. So I said, oh my goodness, I love you, K. Michelle.
Do you remember the picture?
No, I ain't even said, do you remember? I just said I got a picture of her because, mind you, I'm tweeting under her post, but my followers can see it. So I said, I got a beautiful picture of us. Not tweet under that, because mind you, they so sick and demonic and evil and hate love. They hate love. She tweets over that. You don't have no picture of me. Stop lying. Not under my tweet. So not under my tweet. She did a whole new thread. You lying. Stop lying. You don't have no picture of me. Stop lying. I'm like, these. And I'm cussing back then. Everything. I said, these MFers are sick. I'm like, what? And so this is the type of stuff I was going through. So when I left Twitter, I was done. When I left Twitter, I said, you know what? Y'all can have that world. I said, y'all can have that world. I'm done. I don't want to. I'm coming in the real world where I'm loved. And let's find something on her. Because Keke probably was pumped. They probably, all the celebrities probably was worshiping her. Oh, you got a YouTube content creator that's not afraid to go off on nobody. You got it to go away. Good for you, Keke. Good for you. And then I bet they tried to link up with the government because they got ties with the government. How you think all these celebrities get funded? Keep her away for good. and I think that they see that they didn't work and no charges, nothing, not doing anything illegal, don't know nobody. That's just nothing, guys, nothing. I wouldn't be here. And they see that didn't work. 5 years later, it's still going on. I don't know. You would think it would stop, right? You would think it would stop, but no. But now it's mind control. They trying to control my mind. But I promise y'all, if anybody is going through anything, get this in your life. Get God in your life. Get a relationship with God, because he will keep you through the midst of it all. Y'all, he will keep you. He will keep you through the midst of it all. And it's so funny because, mind y'all, my coworkers and them don't know what's going on, right? And I was saying, I was just walking down the halls because it was just, this is everywhere, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I do like the song, Take Me Through There, Take Me Through There, right? So I'm like, just thinking about it and saying it. A coworker came to me and said, you seen my TikTok. You seen my TikTok. I was like, girl, what? He's going, oh my goodness, Shanika, please don't tell nobody about my TikTok. Please don't tell nobody I got a large TikTok. I'm a large TikToker. Long story short, the girl went viral on doing that dance, right? And that's like her most viewed video. And I was just singing the song. So she was like, you didn't. I said, no, I'm just singing the song. What are you talking about? So she pulled me to the side. She said, I just went viral and I'm getting a check for this video, this one video. Excuse. She said this one video went viral, and I thought you seen it because you don't even sing songs like this, right? I'm like, no, I didn't. She's like, please don't tell. So she showed me her channel, right? And she said, please don't tell nobody. I'm like, I'm not going to say nothing, girl. But I'm saying to myself, little did she know. Wait till she get a whiff of this channel and what I'm going through, right? But she a young girl. She like 20. She's in her early 20s or whatever. And yeah, so it's so funny that she said that. But yeah, that goes to show, guys, it's nothing out of the ordinary with me. Nothing. Go to work just as normal, and I just, I'm gonna keep going with this channel, and of course one day I'm sure somebody gonna know somebody. I mean, do you know how old is this? And I'm sure that's gonna happen, but until then, I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl that would tell people. But yeah, I did not even mean to talk about that whole back and forth, but y'all know I'm just trying to figure it all out and try to make sense of it all, and this is not happening to nobody but little me, little old regular girl. It's nothing exciting about me nowadays, right? Nowadays, but you would have caught me with that guy say, what we getting into? What? I love it. He said, well, what did he say? What we getting into? Yeah, guys. So I ain't mean to talk to y'all about that, but oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So I went to. Today I went to got my mom something for breast cancer awareness month, and I get her something every year in October. I get her something every year in October, and yeah, guys, that was a scary. And in the midst of all that, and that's why they say, oh, was it any? It had to be true to her. She was going off. It had to be true to, like, nothing a bum about me. Nobody never called me a bum. Nobody, no guy can ever say I was a Jezebel. But her boyfriend called her Jezebel. Oh, no guy can ever say that about me. None. Always respect myself. Even in the times my brothers and them used to get locked up, and they, when you're younger in your younger days, and they was like, in their heyday in their 20s and stuff, they'd be like, and they'd be like, yo, they'd come and be like, yo, I'm proud of you, yo. Like, what? They'd be like, yo, it's these guys, because one, jail was like the streets, right? Everybody know everybody. And this guy, one of my cell buddies, pulled out his picture. You on there, you killing it, right? He said, he naming all the people I was with. He said, and they was like, her, she was bad. She ain't let nobody get near her. And they was like, that's my, and he's like, that's my sister, right? Fun times, guys, fun times. What? Oh gosh. But those was the days, right? And I just always respected myself, and not because everybody was scared because I got all these brothers, or my house was always known for nothing but boys because I had all these brothers and everybody had all these friends, right? And not because of that, because I used to always go, I used to be everywhere, but it's just that I just knew, I just didn't. I saw how guys disrespect girls who disrespect themselves, and I just didn't want that. And I'm well respected. I just one of those girls. So it was a fun time to be alive. I just knew I was with some girls now that was, and I wouldn't even say loose because I wouldn't even been with them, but they had their fun, but they knew how to respect themselves, right? But no guy could ever say they had me, like I said. What? But we know it's some Jezebels in the industry. But they calling me mess. They calling me trash. They calling me what they call me, what she called me, big ball of trash. Yeah. Like what? So yeah, and so all that when they say, "Oh, it must be some truth to it." No, I was going through a lot with my mother, and around that time when she was going through her breast, her situation, it was rough, and it was like my brothers and as much as they love them, how boys is, they just like, you the daughter, you handle everything, but God got us through. She's a survivor. Actually, and it's so funny because they had to walk today. I went to it like twice, but every year they have the breast cancer walk. So I went shopping for her, got her, asked her what she wanted. I'm always getting her like pajamas. She said, "I'm tired of pajamas. Get me." So she wanted some jeans and some tops and stuff like that. So I got her that, and so yeah, I pretty much chilled. I took off for work for a couple of days. I wanted to come live to y'all yesterday. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow though, but yeah, but that was the only thing that was exciting for me. Oh, and you know what I want y'all to follow? Y'all know I'm always shouting people out, right? I want y'all to follow this Instagram. His name is, I wrote it down. His name is Merrick Bailey, but the IG name is Merrick Approach. So it's MAVERICK Approach, APPROACH. What the back shot sound like? What that mean? What the back shot sound like? Oh, should I block it? What that mean? What that mean?
It's people having sex doggy style.
Okay, what the back shot sound like? Look, I don't know it. So obviously I ain't even know what that mean. My daughter just told me. I ain't even gonna block you, David. But you say one more disrespectful thing, you will be blocked. Okay? You can tell he don't know me because my brothers be like, boop, back in the day. But yeah, follow. Then again, they probably do. But David doesn't get girls in real life. No, you're good. Just keep it cute because you will get blocked. I know how to block people. But yeah, follow him, y'all. Oh my goodness, I came across his channel yesterday night. When I tell you, I was just on his channel all day for like an hour, just in amaze, and he's right on with everything, guys. Oh my goodness, he's the truth. But yeah, oh yeah, didn't I tell y'all? So did I even ever finish about when I was talking about the movies and how these movies is like funded by the government and they just I'm telling y'all it's truth to it. Like I told y'all Face Off, one of my favorite movies, and me and my mother's favorite movie is the old movie Firestarter, not the new one that they made, but the old one back in I think the early '80s, or with our little what's that white girl now that she was an actor since she was young, and she played in Charlie Angels. But yeah, that one, that is a true story. Looking back, oh my goodness, that was a true story. That is a true story. I'm telling y'all. Um, but yeah, guys, follow him. And did I have a hi, Nephi? You want to say hi to them? You can come through here. Look, he still said he said he walked and see the camera saying no, I don't want. Like boy, he's great. Literally, I'm thinking they's gonna see my handsome nephew. The government ain't he handsome. Y'all know he handsome. Y'all be seeing him with me. They tried it. But God is good. He is here. He is healthy, and God is good all the time. Yeah. So, guys, if y'all know anybody that's going through it or is surviving for breast cancer, please, please, please do something good. Do something good for them. They will be appreciative. My mom was so appreciative of two pairs of jeans and two outfits. So guys, remember I told y'all that I was going to for Halloween get this, or I did get a lace wig and these long nails. Well, I'm not going to wear it. And the long nails was just like fake press on nails. I got that for like $5. I still have those. I'm gonna throw those away. Y'all know I ain't wearing no long nails. But I gave the wig to one of my cousins, and the wig is just like really, when I say a cheap wig, and I just made sure it had like a lot of lace in the front. And obviously, y'all know I got the braids, so I can't wear it now. But after I talked to my daughter about it, she said, "Man, don't do that." And she told me the reason why, and it made sense. I'm telling you, sometimes it was this tweet, and I said, out of all, I don't know if it was a tweet or Instagram. She sent it through me through a message, right? And it says, would you have your mother, and it got 500,000 likes, and it said, would you have your mother in the next life, what did it say, Shay, the next, would you have your mother in the next life, or something like that? Would you have your mother in the next life? And the comment said, no, I would have her. I would have her. I would be her mother. No, I would in the next life. I would be her mother because my girl deserved a better childhood. I said that was just like the cutest thing. I went online and just ordered her like something from David Yerman. I was like, oh, she was like, well, what's this for? I said, because that comment was so cute and it was so touching. And of course, y'all know I'm a big crybaby. And I just cried. So I'm saying all that to say, my daughter, she be the voice of reason for me. And when she told me why, I was just like, yeah, you're right. And like I said, I don't have nothing against lace wigs, and I do love weaves. Like I would, you probably would see me in a weave. Of course, my hair texture thick, 4C hair texture, not them long, thin European weaves. But yeah, I am into weaves, but the wigs, it's just that let me tell y'all, I'm a girly girl, and though I like to fight a lot. Y'all, I am a girly girl, and I just don't believe that that's girly. Just imagine you coming home and you got a man and you popping that wig off. For me, I can't imagine myself popping a wig off. Even if I pop my wig off and put on a scarf or a bonnet, that is not girly. That is not ladylike. I'm like, what? Like, and then I know wigs was for wigs is for trans use wigs to look like women, and it's like us women is not giving the trans no type of like that. These girls today is making it so easy for trans to look like us, like it's and now look that you can't tell them now look better than us now. It's like you, it's I don't know why girls wear wigs like and then it's like everywhere. Like, come on, that is not girly like that is not ladylike. And then like even if you wearing it, do you gotta put it on? I just be cringing like, do they gotta put it on for the world to see that they putting on a unit, a man's unit? Because that's pretty much what it is. Well, no, because I mean you got people who need it for cancer, but us the black women, they just use it and abuse it, pops it off and get it like it's just too much. I just wouldn't. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. And I was gonna do a whole Halloween party with that, but my daughter gave me good reasons not to. But I just can't. It's just not girl. I just don't understand why it's not girly. Like it's just not girly. Like it's not feminine to go around your man or your boyfriend or your husband with pulling off your wig. Like whatever. And then those sideburns. Like, what is that? What is that? It don't look cute. My brother, well, one of my brothers used to mess with this Indian. Well, she was half black and half Indian. Beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. You know, they used to always let me, she used to always let me comb it, you know, just trying to be nice to the sister to keep getting whatever she want. And I used to always play in her hair and put the baby hairs. Like, that looked cute on her. But, I mean, come on, black girl. What black woman? We don't have no, like, come on. Like, they be having it like this and like this. It's like, come on. But I'm saying all that to say she was the only, this is in what, 91? She's the only one that got away with the sideburns. That mix, she was half Indian, half black. And I used to do her sideburns, but even then it wasn't all the way down here. Just imagine, you see how I'm doing this? Crazy work. But to each his own. To each his own. You're never going to catch me in a wig. I wore a wig one time, and that was Halloween. I was a princess. And the tree was very low. A tree was very low. It was a windy Halloween. Windy Halloween, tree was real low, and I went to duck, and my wig was swinging. And everybody was laughing. It was funny. You know, I was a kid, and I just pulled it and put it back on my head. But, oh, my goodness, could you imagine? But to each his own. So, yeah, for Halloween, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. And I don't celebrate Halloween anyway. I was just going to do that just to see. Because I know y'all was going to be like, she look crazy. And when I gave it to my cousin, I said, you better not wear no daggone lace. Don't put them sideburns, because she do wear, one of my cousins do wear lace wigs. And not my big cousin, my age, but one of their children. She like 17, 18. And yeah, so I gave it to her. I'm like, look, don't put them sideburns down. And it was a relatively cheap wig. I got it from the corner store. Yeah, what else I want to talk to y'all about? I told y'all about that man. I want y'all to follow Merrick Approach. Well, what would they say? Oh no, I'm looking at what I want to talk about. I ain't gonna talk about that. Oh, remember that lie? The short. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Jesus loved me. Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. I know Jesus loves me, but thank you. And like, I just try, like, I'm so glad I am. Like, and don't get me wrong. Let me tell y'all. I'm a girl that, like, when I tell y'all I was the life of the party and I used to have fun and you know, everybody wanted to go around, everybody wanted to be around me, everybody did. Let me say, they say, you going out? No, I ain't going out. Oh, I ain't going out. They be mad as I don't know what at me, but they ain't going out either. I was just that girl, and I love like the streets of Baltimore don't owe me nothing. The streets of Philly don't owe me nothing. The streets of DC don't owe me nothing. The streets of Virginia don't owe me nothing. You know, I was just one of those ones that just I was everywhere, and but through that all, I just loved having fun. Just loved being out. I was that girl. Come on, let's go to DC. Let's just get in the car and go to DC. Go to the grimiest hood in DC. Jump out and have fun. I was that girl. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying all that to say, you know, though God has changed me dramatically, like the change is very uncomfortable, very, very, because it seems like my life is just on a standstill, like nothing excited about. And don't get me wrong, I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful. Oh gosh, like, you know, my daughter.
Doing fun stuff.
Yeah, we do fun stuff. Look, she jumped in there. We do fun stuff, and she'll up and be like, you know, come with me here, you know, and I'm going for her there, and you know, even coworkers come to my party, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm going, but I don't go, and it's just like, you know, it's safe to say it's an uncomfortable change, but I know God is working with me, and I know it's all for a reason. And again, when this change all started, like when I went away, when I closed social media and I said, I'm never coming back to social media. I'm done with social media. Like I was done. And even I was going to figure all this out on my own. Like nobody was going to come. And I'm so glad I did come to y'all with, you know, the word. And I know somebody said, the other day, like when I was on live walking around Montebello, don't nobody cares. And I know I'm not saying that for y'all to care, and I don't expect anybody to care. I'm just saying that to say, I'm saying I'm letting y'all know all this so it can be out there, you know. So if something, you know, I'm not beefing with nobody, I'm not suicidal, I'm not depressed, and none of that. Like I love waking up to lit. I love waking up every day. And you know, to seeing what's new and to brighten somebody's day. And you know, God is truly good to me, and I'm so thankful. And I know He's, you know, I know He loves me. What I just, let me tell you, like even me going to work and just being my regular self, like one day when, you know, my coworkers do find out about what's going on with me, they're going to be so shocked because I don't display anything. Guys, I'm telling y'all, like when I come here and I tell y'all what's going on, that is not me. So people is going to be so shocked to know that this is even happening. And it's going to be a time when, you know, somebody's going to see it, you know. But so thank you, and I do know God loves me and He's working on me. But at the same time, I do have a personality, and you know, I don't feel bad, you know, when I talk, you know, the way I talk, you know, even when I was talking about the evils of Hollywood and, you know, old face yo, and that's who I am. And even when I did go away, and I didn't even ask, like it's so crazy, guys, because when I went away, I kind of like everything went quiet for me. And this again before I even start noticing, picking up on, you know, and yes, I was saying it on my, you know, somebody out front of I would say it in my descriptions of my videos, but like I say, I'm thinking that's going to eventually go away. Nothing to this instinct, right? Before they being on roofs, you know, watching me and stuff like that. But when I went away, it was a lot of quietness going on with me, kind of like soul searching. And then I, you know, was talking to my brother lawyer, and you know how she was talking pretty much like all this money you gave, you know, all this money you gave me, it may go down a drain because the system just don't like your brother. They just don't like your brother. And again, if y'all know my story, y'all know my brother's story. He would go, something that's supposed to be 5 years became 30 years. He was very disrespectful. You know, court, you don't supposed to disrespect court. You supposed to go in there, the honorable, and this is the one that used to get beat to blood because he used to take up for me, right? So he used to go and not knowing where his issues came from, and he used to go and let like that, like you go punch her in YouTube and see how people go off in court, right? That was him, and thank God before the camp. Back then the court, we respected the courts. No phone. Then it wasn't so phones wasn't so saturated today, but we didn't. We turned our phone off. Thank God. Just imagine somebody would have recorded my brother just going off, but just look up the crazy zap outs in court, right? That's what my brother, and he used to do that with everybody. And judges were like, I don't want to. My court is he tore my court up. I don't want him. Give him to another person. He'd do that to the. I mean, it was just crazy to the point where just to see how they would have my brother come in so he won't go off just was crazy. But they was just out. It was just unfair. City saying, wait, man, let's see why you going through this. Let's see why you're so angry. They gave it to my brother, and yeah. So, long story short, I would fast for him. So I would fast for him because she was just like, all that money you gave. Like, I gave a lot of money. And it just wasn't a whole me going to the bank, boom, here. It was, over time, It took me 5 years to pay that fee. It was a lot of money. And a lot of taxes, tax returns before I started owing. A lot of overtime on my job, second jobs. Oh my God, I'm that girl. Look, I will get a second job quick. I don't ask somebody for nothing, right? So yeah, and it was just like when she was scaring me with that, I just started praying a lot, and I really wanted my brother home. I'm just like so I started fasting, and then in the midst of me fasting, and just into the word a lot, I found myself like I was already quiet a lot, so I cut everything. I already got a new phone, cut that off, changed my phone or whatever, number and stuff. I just started gradually stop hearing myself cussing. Other people was noticing. That was like, for real. And then I was just like, wait a minute, I ain't cuss all day and stuff like that. So that was God, like, I did not even ask him to take it away. And sometimes I'd be like, dang, because it just seemed like I get so, back then when I used to cuss a lot, things would just flow. And it's just like now things just be like, but God, keep doing the number on me. I pray that he keep using me, God. But he's not done with me yet. But yeah, so that's where the fasting came in, and in the midst of me fasting for my brother, all this stuff came about. Like, I started wanting to watch Moses, guys. Up to the day, I still don't know why I was craving Moses. Watching documentary, reading the whole scripture, the front and the back of the, of him, and both, to the beginning to the end, watching documentaries, watching the movies, like, I still don't know why I would always crave Moses around my time of silence, and around that time when I would wake up early and just come down and watch a documentary and watch a new documentary of him, and which is really weird, but yeah, and around that time, that's when God started placing it back in my heart. Get back on YouTube. And I remember telling my daughter about it. And she was like, are you serious? That's what I was wanting you to do so bad. I just didn't want to tell you. Oh my goodness, man, I'm so happy. I'm saying. So that's how that came about, guys. But yeah. So the person who said God loves you, thank you. And that's what I was getting ready to say. So that lady, the short that I did on it's a short, and it's a white lady, and she's so sweet and humble and soft spoken, and she just does something to me, right? And I watched that short so many times, and she's talking about the book, the Bible, and the different people that God put through things in the Bible, right? So I want y'all to watch that. But she put me in the mind of this lady, right? So this was in 2000 and 2015, 2015, and somebody had what you say, not there?
No, I was getting my food. I just know.
You still got some of that
Oh yeah, I still got some
Alfredo. So yeah, this lady knocked on my door, and I wasn't home, and it was just my nephew and my daughter home, right? And she was a white lady. Oh, look just like that lady. Go and look at that short. Go and look at that short. And
I'm not
I know why this popped up. This wasn't one there first.
in it. Sure.
No, I don't celebrate Halloween. No, no, no. I never gave away candy. Never. Go and see if you can still see me, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to waste.
Oh. Because I don't know why this popped up. So, I know I don't celebrate Halloween. No, 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 no. Never did. And of course, I was just telling y'all about when I was a kid. You know, a kid, you weren't doing Halloween, trick or treating and stuff like that. So, this lady knocked on my door, and she said, she told my daughter, she said, your mother home? And why you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Oh, like, because you looking at me like, what am I giving? What did she ready to say? I'm talking about the lady that knocked on my door. That
I didn't say anything.
Oh, well, this is in 2015, guys. So it's this white lady knocked on our door, and I wasn't home, of course. And when I got home, my daughter said, it was this lady had knocked on the door. She said she used to live here, and she was look just like that lady. And I said, for real? I said, and mind you, I've been living there since 1999, and it's 2015, and I'm like, who coming here? So at the time, we had cameras then, but back then, we ain't look at no cameras. Like, this before the pandemic, not wanting crazy. Everything was still simple to me. And I remember looking on the camera back then, and this lady was so, like, looked just like that lady. It's so crazy and eerie. So this is what she said. She said, can I come in? And my daughter said, my mother's not home. You know, my mother's not home. So she said, well, I used to live here. And I said, did you take any bad energy? Because I did look at the cameras, but she just looked so sweet. And I just found it so crazy and just not eerie, but strange. And my daughter said no, because I'm constantly asking her about it. And she said, no, she was really sweet. And she told me that she said, who's in the back room? Who's sleep in the back room? And my daughter said, well, I sleep in the back room. And she said, well, you know, that was what she said, that back room was
separated.
That back room. Yeah, she said that back room was turned into a den. It was a dorm. She said, so that back room was a dorm. It was nothing back there. My father turned that into a dorm. And my daughter was like, okay, you know, my daughter just listening to her, but she telling me the story, and I'm just like in amaze. And I'm looking while my daughter telling me the story, I'm looking at the camera at this lady, you know, talking, and she seemed so sweet. And she said, I just wanted to come in and look at the house. She said, because I used to live here, and I was here, and you know, my father, we moved in here in the 1950s and stuff like that. And she said, okay, she said, I understand that and she was so soft-spoken, looked just like that lady. She said, I understand that you know, your mom's not home. She said, and I probably won't come back. She said, because I was in town. She said, I'm in town. I don't live in Baltimore no more. I just wanted to come to my childhood home. She said, but I want you to give this message to your mother. She said, tell your mother. This was in 2015, guys, and I didn't even think about it until I seen this lady pop up on my screen talking about, you know, the Book of Moses. I'm like, oh my goodness, she looked just like this, and never talked about it again. My daughter never talked about it again. We never mentioned it again. She said, tell your mother that I said Jesus loves her, and don't ever stop believing, and to keep the faith. Y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. This is in 2015. I'm like, why is she? Who is? And then it was now, mind you, when she said this, 2015, I'm still partying. I'm still outside. I wasn't even home. I'm coming in, get ready to go back out. I'm like, well, my life is slowed down now and everything is calm. I'm like, what did that all mean? Ain't that crazy? She looked just like that woman. Just like that woman on that short. And I'm like, and she did say she don't live here no more. So wherever this lady at, is it her? Look just like her. She said, tell your mother, Jesus loved her. Don't stop believing and keep the faith. And 2015 to now, oh my goodness. The fact that she talked that over me. And now I think about it, and I definitely, I just keep thinking about it. And let me tell you, my faith is so strong now more than ever, because look what I'm going through. Still, guys. Look, I can show you. Look, this is the phone out. It's still on. And remember, I told y'all so much stuff I want to show y'all, but I be on my phone on live with it. But I'm gonna show y'all some things now since I got another phone and it's still on. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that. So yeah, y'all, when y'all get off of here, go back and watch her. I think that's her. And if that's her, that is so crazy. And then one day, my daughter sent this to me. My daughter sent this short to me when I woke up one morning. It was sitting in my text, and I made it a short. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I needed to hear. But that lady said the same thing. Keep the faith. Why she say that, I don't know. In my heyday, when I'm running wild and ripping and running and always out at somebody's eatery, a restaurant, after hour, and again, when I would go to after hour, I would have a sensible drink. I wasn't never one of those girls. Always was the sensible girl that was knowing what she was doing. But I just find that so, I'm like, is that her? That is so crazy. But yeah, that's the story. I just thought about that because that's short. And I said, I'm gonna tell them about that. And this was in 2015, and I wouldn't even thought about it again. And she wanted to come in, and my daughter, she said, I understand. And I was looking at her on the camera. She was really soft-spoken and really nice. And yeah, but I'm just like, wow. And at this time, the camera that I had, I couldn't hear. I could only see. And she was very soft. So she just wanted to come in and just look around, see how we changed everything. But we didn't change nothing. It was a very good, sturdy home. So what else I want to talk about? Oh, I already told y'all that I'm not going to do that thing for Halloween. My daughter told me why it wouldn't be a good idea. So I want to talk about Cat Williams. Shut the door for me, please, friend. Because she keep laughing. She sound cute, but it's just like a cat laugh. So before I talk about Cat Williams, I want to talk about on a serious note, I want to talk about Clarissa Shields. Okay, I know I told y'all that I don't, follow Clarissa Shields. And again, I found out I never knew a Clarissa Shields existed until I woke up one morning and, everybody was talking about Remy and Papoose. And I want to say this about Clarissa. Like, damn it, man. Like, why did Remy mess? Like, why? Like, I just don't know why. Did Remy, she messed up a good one. And let me say this. If Remy and Pat don't ever get back together, which I would hope she would sign those papers and let him just be with her, because that would be just messy if they were to get back together and leave poor Clarissa. And she loves herself some papoose, and rightfully so. He's a man's man. He's a girl's man. Like he's every woman's dream. He's so supportive and but what I'm saying is if Remy's never if she ever break up with that younger guy, which I think she will, if she didn't already, she will never ever find, y'all know me and my trash, she would never ever find another guy like Pat. She would. Good luck with Remy even finding a guy. Huh?
You said Wiggins talk trash.
No, I said y'all know because I just flew. Annette was on. Yeah, Annette was on the screen. I said y'all know me with my trash. No, I ain't talking trash. I said y'all know me and my trash. So sorry, because if my daughter didn't understand me, and I'm right here, y'all. I know y'all probably didn't understand. It was Annette on my phone, and I said me and my trash. Like I gotta take out trash. Yeah, I take forever to take the trash out. And guys, tell him my pet peeve. Tell him my pet peeve shit because I know. Yeah, I had men that take. I like this.
With gloves and everything.
So this is why I like taking my own trash out because you know men is men, right? Men is men. They open that nasty trash can, tied up with their hands, and just like take it outside. And some of them don't even come back in and wash their hands. I take my own trash out. I don't care. I take my own trash out. Not because I'm independent and I'm doing everything on my own, because I take trash out with gloves and I touch that dirty, filthy trash can that's outside with gloves. Y'all know men don't. They don't use gloves. They open up that trash can with cats jumping all on it and rats and anything. Ugh. So I take my own trash out. Always been that way. With a man in a home or without, they know I take the trash out because it will drive me crazy knowing that somebody took the trash out, picked up that dirty trash can, put the trash in that trash can with no gloves on, come back, touch my doorknob. Ooh, no. That I'm getting ready to touch, no. So I take my own trash out and it takes me forever. So it's safe to say trash is running over. And my nephew, he like, Neek, you want me to take the trash out? No, he don't even ask no more. But when he first came back with me, I'm like, no, I'll take it out. Don't nobody take the trash out but me. And that's why. Because it's like, I know things going to be clean, things not going to be contaminated and stuff like that. But I'm saying, if Remy ever I don't think she's going to, okay, so Remy is my age. Like, she's in her mid-40s, I think. Yeah, mid-40s. And, you know, she's a generation, it's safe to say she's a Generation X. She's not going to find no decent guy because everybody is going to have, every man's going to have in their head, like, no, this, like, my brother's gonna be like, this bad bitch. And it, like, this is what every guy in the barbershop is saying. Hey, bitch. Like she messed it up. She messed it up. And don't get me wrong. I know, you know, in marriages, you go through ups, you go through downs. One minute you may wake up and you hate them to death. Everybody that, all the old people, you know, I work with old people. And, you know, back in their times, they've been together for 25 years, 45 years, 50 years. I've been married to him for 61 years. But like, wait a minute, well, what you... Everybody say, every woman I personally talk to, everybody say it's going to be days where you wake up. It's going to be a time where you wake up and you just hate him for a whole year. And you just don't know why you married him. And it may be vice versa. But eventually you will make it work. Go to counseling. Talk it through. Communication is key. And before you know it, when y'all put y'all differences aside and y'all communicate and y'all talk, y'all gonna be back in love like y'all the day y'all just met. And On and off thing, on and off thing. So I'm saying all that to say, if Remy Ma came to a point where she was tired of Pat, should have communicated with that man. She should have communicated. Pat, I don't. She can say, "Oh, he taking it a butt," and girl, bye, bye. You know, goodness, well, he ain't doing all that. You just was trying to have Clarissa not like him and trying to defame his character. You was with that man all them years. You know, Pat is a good man. You was just trying to make him look crazy. But what I will say, Remy Ma is never going to get a good man. Every man, boy and child, because even my nephews be like, they be like, you know, like this is what, like, this is a good man. And it's like, who's everybody, even if she get with them, somebody get with her for the money, for her money, whatever, they in the back of their head, I'm not staying with this bitch. And this is how the men talk. Y'all know I'm around enough. I'm a man, I know how men is, right? I know how men talk, and this is what I'm hearing. This is the real world, right? I'm talking the real world and how, you know, and God, please forgive me because I got the Bible right in front of me, but God knows my heart. He knows, I got a good heart. And I'm just talking truth and I'm talking facts, right? This is what everybody is saying, Remy really messed this one up, and I really believe that she is not going to get no good man unless she get back with Pap, and I hope that's not the case. And if you ask me, I would say, girl, just sign a paper so she can just have him. But I'm a woman. Now I'm a woman. I know us women ain't gonna just do that. So, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I'm just like, dang it, because I watched what made me say that is because I watched the what you call that, the $1 million worth of game, right? I watched $1 million worth of game, and Pat, he just a good guy. Like, for instance, when Gilly and the Wallow, when they was talking about you should fight Meatball. Like, really, that was just really disrespectful. And I loved how Pat jumped in there and brought it back for his girl. I said, did anybody else peep that? Like, no, you talking to a champ here. Let's get back on track. I'm like, yes. I loved that. Dang it, Remy. Dang it, girl. But and this just more than once. Every time, like they try to take it somewhere, he'll bring it back. And he just would jump in there and just bring it back. Pat is a saint. Like, he is a good one. One of the rare ones. You don't find them like that no more. True, and I don't follow him no more. And I decided to unfollow. So I'll tell y'all why. So let's jump to Clarissa. And mind you, I didn't know who Clarissa was until I found out about Remy. I woke up one day like everybody else and just all the blogs, because I don't follow none of the celebrities. So all the blogs are talking about the screenshots, and then I goes on Remy page to see, and it's just there. I'm like, what in the world? And I said, well, who was a Clarissa? And then she was this bio. That was my first time ever hearing about. I never knew who this girl even existed or whatever, and I just got really upset and like, wait a minute, she, from Remy my tweets, I'm like, come on, girl, he ain't say that. And I did my video on it, and I went on Clarissa Shields' page, and I grew to I liked what I saw. I said, wow, this girl is really a humble girl from humble beginnings, and I guess when people get money, I don't know, because some people say when you the more money you get, it just shows that true person who you are, right? So maybe that's it. I don't know, but she just not who I used to like, right? And I know, and I'm into boxing, and y'all know me and my brothers, we were big fans of Mike Tyson. We checked out at Mike Tyson. We don't feel like nothing. These men boxers, even the guy from here, we just believe that the boxing is a game today. Nothing is real. I think it's all staged. Okay, we're gonna give you this amount of money. We're gonna give you this amount of money, but he gotta win. Okay, so that's what we believe, and we just checked out after Mike Tyson, and um um. So yeah, and I was watching. I saw going on watching her fights, and one of my brothers said, "Yeah, I knew about her." I'm like, "Why you ain't never tell me about it?" And her fight seemed real, and I was really into it. I'm like, "Wow, she's there." So I went. I went to see the movie on Christmas or whatever, and no, I think I went the day before Christmas, but it's like the more, and I'm like, wait a minute, I was thinking like, is the fame becoming too much, whereas though she's getting addicted to it, because it's like every time you saw her just like like
Attention can be a drug too.
yeah, sometimes attention can be a drug too, and I'm just like, why is it's like she was just like, I was just one of those like, make it go away. It was just too much of it, right? So I unfollow her. I don't dislike her. I really believe she's still a good person. I really, really do. But around the time when she was defending Cardi, I was just like, you know what? Let me unfollow her. Like, leave Cardi alone. Leave Kelly Price alone. Leave it. Leave him. Well, leave. We can say the same about the Clarissa. Leave Ali. What's her name? Muhammad Ali daughter. Dang, I forget the girl name. Muhammad Ali daughter. What? Oh yeah, I did write it down. Layla Ali, because I said Clarissa and Layla Ali. Like we can say that about, and it just hurted me to my heart. And I was already.
I don't remember her name, but I knew you wrote it down.
Yeah, my daughter said she knew I wrote it down, because I was like, okay. Earlier, I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this, talk about that.
I was about to say India Ivory. I'm like, that don't sound right.
She's gonna say India Ivory. Oh my goodness, my aunt loved India Ivory. I know, God bless India Ivory. My aunt that passed away, she used to love India Ivory. But yeah, so so it's like she was doing all that picking with that girl for no reason, and here let me speak for me. I'm thinking that this woman really got on Clarissa's bad side, and come to find out Layla Ali came with the receipts. I'm like, now Clarissa, girl, you picked with that woman. Look, I'm talking like she on. Girl, right? Like, she picked with that woman for nothing. I was so angry. Y'all know that was close to me, because I was like, that's the experience I had, with Old Face. Just the Old Face Jezebel, Keke Palmer. She picked with me for no reason. My spirit upset at her demons, those demons that was jumping out, right? Yeah, so I was very angry about that. And mind you, I already started unfollowing Clarissa, because again, it's like she was all over the place. Every time you see leave this person alone, leave that person alone. And it's like, girl, you are a boxer, you are a whole champ, you are the best out there. Why are you in here talking about other celebrities and protecting other celebrities? You stay in your lane. I'm like, come on. I said, Pat, talk to her. Somebody talk to her. Let her know she is a heavyweight champ, the champ. What you call a GOAT? She is the GOAT, greatest woman of all times. And in her era, she is. But the fact that she picked on Layla, and it has to be some type of deep rooted issues. And when Layla Ali came with all the receipts, I said, bow down to Layla. And up to the day, we still don't know why she was picking with Layla. Like, this girl gave her props, put her on shows, did interviews with her, even gave her the great advice that Clarissa even took and started saying, I'm going to teach these girls because nobody gave me this advice. But she forgot that she said it out in the, out for the world to hear, that Layla Ali gave me this advice, but she took it and tried to make it her own and saying, because I wish somebody would have gave me this advice. Like, come on, that is wrong. That is wrong. Nobody, like, somebody needs to tell her, take a break, because I believe the thing, and again, I don't dislike Clarissa. I still believe she's a beautiful girl. I still believe, she deserved where she's at. She deserves it. And, and she's a part of the industry, unfortunately. And I hope she don't get too deep and swallowed into it, because, like I said, all I'm coming, with the, just the humbleness of it all, that's just like me coming into the celebrity world as me. Y'all know I don't play about God, and y'all know, and then a year later, you see me on Halloween with a devil suit on, or in a movie playing the devil's wife, or something like certain things you just know you don't, you just know you don't do. And and I'm saying all that to say, I hope she don't get, she's getting, she's involved, she's evolving, more money coming her way, more opportunities coming her way. And I don't know a thing. What I will say to her, and I'm not trying, she's the millionaire, and I know y'all know, don't nobody listen to a broke 9-to-5 girl, right? But if I can give her any advice, I would say, just stay humble. Take a breather, because it's not the same Clarissa I used to that I started following. I'm like, oh, she is so cute, she is so and I'm not saying cute is because of what she got on or the makeup she got on. I'm just saying her innocence of it all was just, it was relatable. It was normal to me. I love normalcy, and it was going like, why is she going so hard for Cardi B when Cardi B on when the old Jezebel was on, and I saw this on somebody. I didn't watch the interview, but I saw it on, somebody did a video on it when she was pregnant on Jada Kiss podcast, twerking in front of men. Like really, you like, that is not, and people takes up for this. People takes up for this. Clarissa getting on here. You the celebrity. You more of a star than she is, and you sitting up here. Leave Cardi B alone. Leave Cardi B alone. Like, girl, you're the star. She's trash. She's the one that's trash. Keke Palmer calling me a ball of trash. What did she even call me the trash for? When I would always say I'm drinking all the time, I'm having a glass of wine, like calling somebody a ball of trash. Girl, you better look at your funky self. Look like she stink. Her and Keke Palmer and Cardi B look like they just smell like fish. Calling somebody trash. No, that scarred me. And I don't want to hear the truth. It must be some type of truth. No. Yeah, anybody know me, I'm bright. Anybody who would know, like I said, anybody from Baltimore could never say nothing bad about me. But I'm just saying the audacity. But I'm saying somebody just needs to tell Clarissa, you're the star. Stop getting up here defending somebody like a Cardi B who was on a podcast pregnant with a baby inside of her twerking. I said, well, that's right. She was a stripper. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Twerking in front of other men, like pregnant. I'm from Baltimore, and I saw some crazy things. But pregnant though, and Clarissa defending that. Leave Cardi B alone. Like, girl, Who's the star here? But and you taking up for this light skinned, this white Mexican dude who don't even like black women, don't even like black people. You see, she always coming after black reporters and coming after my boy Armon Wiggins, Cardi B. Coming after Armon Wiggins. She told him, this is what I'm talking about these demons. She told him, I know where you live. I know what you drive. Yeah, I still watch my boy, Armon Wiggins. This is how demonic these celebrities are. If y'all don't know, his name is Armon Wiggins. He's a great, oh my goodness. That boy be having me in tears. Not even he don't even know the little things he do be having me crying, and he don't even know it. But yeah, Cardi B was trying to threaten him. She told him, I know where you work. I know what car you drive. I know where you live. I know how much you pay in rent. It's a shame that these celebrities is using their fame and fortune and money like that. How dare them? You see how it goes. She told him this. She told him, but nobody told me. They just sent them after me. And I remember I followed again. I was on my time on Twitter. I used to follow all of them, even when I wasn't even a fan of a lot of these celebrities, but I used to follow all of them because again, I used to be like, I'm I was just into the celebrity world, right? And one of those ones would go to the market and get the Word Up magazine, like stack something, right? And I would spend my money sitting on food. I would spend it on magazines and posters and stuff like that. I remember I was following Cardi B, and of course it was a black girl, a random black girl she was fussing with on Twitter, and she said, you ugly, you calling me ugly, or you talking about my daughter. She said, by tomorrow morning I'm gonna know everything about you. These people, let me tell you, these managers and stuff that they have, these managers and agents, they're connected with the government. If I heard, and you know what? That tweet was deleted within an hour. They said they told her to delete that. And y'all know I'm not lying, because if anybody here follow any of my lives, all my lives, y'all know I mentioned this on one of my earlier lives. She said this. She told a girl, I'm gonna know you talking about my daughter. And it was years ago. She just had one, the first child. She said, by tomorrow I'm gonna know everything about you. She said this and she deleted it. These celebrities are evil. They demonic. And if y'all sitting up here saying, well, why is this happening? This is happening to me. Trust me, a celebrity sent them my way. But why they still here, I have yet to know why. But God is holding me down through it all. Through it all, he's holding me down. You know. And how dare Cardi to try to threaten, and even to call the radio station. Call a radio station where she is on radio station he go on. I forget who he said, but he said he goes on. She even called the radio station and said, I want you to, this is what he's doing to me. Like, how dare you trying to stop that boy money? These celebrities is using their fame and their money the wrong way. And I pray to God that he keep exposing them like he exposed Diddy. And lay all of them demonic souls on their back who's out here being demonic. And they had a nerve to call that boy demonic and evil. Girl. She had the nerve to call him demonic and evil, walking around pregnant, twerking. But she don't think there's nothing wrong with that. That's a Jezebel spirit in her. That's an evil demonic. That girl don't have no soul. A lot of them don't. Calling some Armon Wiggins a demon. Like, girl, the nerve of you. You're the demon. Sitting up here threatening him. Told him. when I watched his live, I didn't watch it when he first did it, but I watched it the next day. I'm like, the nerve of her to sit up here and tell this man, I know what you drive, I know where you live, I even know how much you pay for rent. I know, like, and y'all tell me that these celebrities don't work with the government. I wouldn't even put it past if they're agents and managers and stuff. It's the government workers, and they just all like this. I'm telling you. But I'm saying all that to say, that's when I unfollowed Clarissa. It was like she was doing too much. It's like, are you the celebrity, or are you a person that is want to defend Cardi B? Like, she's more famous than Cardi B. She got more. Her fame is meaningful. We don't know what the Cardi B fame, because somebody put her in the industry. Say, I want her to take Nicki place, and I don't know why she don't write her music. She rap with a heavy tongue. She don't know how to rap, and I don't know what is she even here for. But Clarissa, a heavyweight champion, a boxer, sitting up here on live defending Cardi B. That's when I unfollow her. But I'm saying all that to say, and I just unfollowed him because this is like, okay, I don't want to follow somebody else's man, right? But yeah, and it's like Clarissa, she like, she's doing too much. She's doing too much. And when she came after Layla Ali, I felt so bad for that woman. And she still came. Layla came and addressed her so classy. She came and addressed her in the most classy way. The most classy and elegant way. And it's like, wow, this girl was picking with this girl for no reason. I mean, I'm sure it's a deep-rooted issue there. And, a lot of people saying she just jealous, because she's beautiful and fighting. And then somebody said, well, Clarissa was upset with her because when she was on the Breakfast Club, when Layla Ali was on the Breakfast Club, they asked Layla Ali, well, who will beat you, and who's out here great right now that'll beat you? And she said, nobody. Rightfully so. Just like Clarissa says, nobody. That's what boxers supposed to do. That's what rappers do. That's what everybody's do and say. Nobody. So if that is the case, and that's why Clarissa is upset and just turned on Layla, that was bullcrap. It's some deep-rooted other things going on, because it's no reason for her to come at Layla. And I'm like, I was waiting on a blog, because I follow this boxing blog that's keeping up with it, and I was waiting on him to see if Clarissa, responded to that. Like, why would she do that? Like, come on, that girl wasn't bothering nobody. You were just defaming her, and she here trying to, do cookbooks and do her Martha Stewart, her Martha Stewart thing. And Clarissa's like, that was just so unnecessary and so not fair. And yeah, Clarissa just needs to take a breather, regroup, bring it back, and just be the whoa, and stay in your lane. I know she was saying she was great, put out an album and stuff like that. Do that, but don't be defending people like Cardi B that don't even like you, that don't even like herself. Twerking and pregnant. That's just nasty. Poor baby that's in her. Ugh. Yeah, like, girl, you are the star. You worked hard for your money, Clarissa. Cardi was put here, given a big grant by the government. You worked hard for your money. You earned everything. You be the star, girl. Yeah. And then it also upsetted me. I'm just an old school girl. In my time, these millennials and Generation X, they got it bad, because it's like when I was coming up, guys was hollering at the girls. You know, uh, man, you walking down the street, they beat the horn, you go and see what they want. You talk. That was the thing. Guys was hollering at the girls like these days. The girls, I was very disappointed to hear that Clarissa slid in Papoose DM. That just was like, wow, like Clarissa. And I don't care if, first of all, we didn't know what was going on. I mean, you heard talks of shaky in paradise. You heard the talks. But, Pap is such of a stand-up great guy. Of course, he wasn't going to come out and say it. And, Remy, just want like, girl, what is you think? What was you thinking? Like, like, remember when you was a kid? Oh, that mean old man used to slap us for no reason. We doing our homework, for no reason. I'm like, ow, and I'm crying like, oh. Yeah, it's just like you just want to just like smack some slits in her head. Like, Remy, you let a good one go. Like, you let a good one go. And I don't care. I don't care how she's trying to portray. She's going through it. She's going through it. And then dealing with her son that's going through it with everybody want that significant other. And even if she is with that young boy, he look like he just as loose as two left. His brain look like he don't know if he coming or going. It looked like he just want to sit and play a game all day. I know she need Papoose right now. I know she do. And dealing with what she's dealing with her son, unfortunately, she need her husband there, but she can't blame nobody but her. You cannot blame nobody but Remy Ma on how she did Pat. Hey, Remy, you should have just went to therapy. Like, why is you running around with that young guy? Girl, what do girls be thinking? And trust me, she ain't gonna admit it. She is not gonna admit it. But she's missing him. Missing you is all that I've been thinking of. Missing you is cool. I know she missing Pat. I know she is. Remy, she ain't gonna try to make it seem like she's doing great. She missing Pat. Trust me. Just for him to be there with, just to be that support system for, with all that's going on. And then, to write her music for, and she just handled it. She just did him wrong. Even to come out and say he was a bum and he ain't had nothing. Like, girl, y'all was married. That was even wrong for you to say that, because y'all was married. Y'all was at one. So whatever you got, it was his, and whatever he got was his. And even if you did have more than him, come on, he wrote some. I know he wrote some of her greatest rhymes. So that shouldn't even been said. But what I'm saying is, back to that interview, it was so disappointed to see that Clarissa slid in his DM. I don't like when a girl do that. I'm just so old school. And then, oh, did it stop? Am I still on? Am I still on, guys?
Yeah, you on.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and just to say, guys, so for somebody could say, well, Clarissa slid in his DMs because she wanted to give him back a picture that they took. She wanted to give him a picture. I'm not accepting that, because the reason why I'm not accepting that, because Pap is the man. He should have slid in her DMs and said, hey, can I get that picture that we took? Or after they took that picture, send me that picture send me this picture. She slid in his DMs and said, hey, hickle that picture. You don't slide in somebody's DMs. Even if Clarissa knew it was a shaky in paradise, she should not have slid in that married man DM and say, here, hickle a picture. She should have waited for Pat to slide in her DMs and say, "Can I have that picture?" I was so disappointed with that. I'm thinking he came on to her. Like, girl, what is going on in the world? Take me back to the 90s. Oh gosh, what is wrong with women? You hear, and it's so sad. You hear so many women going to, well, I went to him. I slid in his DMs. Like, no, you don't do that. You don't. Women don't do that. We are the prize. Ladies, we are the prize. A man who finds his wife finds a good thing. We are the prize. So I'm saying all that to say it just was like really very disappointed when I found out she slid in that man DMs. I'm like, well, dang. So Remy was right. I just think about Remy was right when she said you was. So is that her MO? She asked people. Remy said you slid in my DMs asking about fashion, and then you took my man at the same time. And that's what she did to Layla. She was so sweet to Layla and turned around. Oh my goodness. What is going on? But yeah, that was just very disappointing. But to each his own. Remy messed that one up big time. Remy will never find, I don't care. She's never going to find a good man that's going to not think in the back of their head, I'm not staying with this B long. And I'm sorry to keep saying B, but that's how, like when a girl, let me tell you about guys. When they find out who a girl or a woman is, they treat them as such. And how Remy did Pat. It just shows that she's not a good woman. You don't do a man like that. Pat was a really good man, a quiet man. Like even when I used to watch Clarissa her lives, like I'm like, let Pat stay in behind the scenes, Clarissa. Like, can you do that? Like, we all see that Pat is not that type of guy, and she just be, but hey, she is a younger, a millennial, so they are into the whole social media and stuff like that, but he's so cool and just, like that, the type of person Pat is, that's the guys I grew up around. Just so laid back and just chills and just behind the scenes, not for all this, not into all this. Man. But Remy need to just go ahead and sign them papers. But I know, like I said, a woman, I'm a woman, so she ain't gonna sign them papers. She gonna drag that out as long as possible. And I really believe she wanna get back with Pat. I really do. I really do. She need him. She need him. She left and seen it was not all cracked up it was not all cracked up to what she thought it was gonna be. But yeah. But at the same time I would hate for them to get back. I don't know. I don't know. Because then it would just be Clarissa would be heartbroken. It would be crazy if he did. She already told the world and exposed that he likes butt. Right, she don't like no butt. She just saying that to try to make that man look crazy. Yeah, I didn't like that she said that. I did not like that she said that. Yeah. Oh, my daughter I got y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. This spring water, but I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all do. So, I only drink spring water. I don't drink tap water. And I go to my doctor's office. Like, I would just go in there because he got a big old thing of of Deer Park, water just right there. So I just go in there. If I'm in the area, I keep this in my car, and if I'm in the area, I'll stop by his office and fill this up with water. And this is staying in the refrigerator for so long because I have like other like bottled spring water, but I don't know where my Stanley at. But yeah, guys. So yeah. So, but the best to Clarissa. I just hope she really get it together and bring it back because she is just like she's spiraling out of control, and I don't want her to go on the deep end before you know it. Be like she, just like all the rest of them evil demons. She can bring it back. But yeah, and the fact that she's taking up for somebody like Cardi B. Car Nasty B. That's what one of my brothers call her, Car Nasty B. To go off, like, how dare you, like, intimidate Armon like that? Like, intimidate him and tell him they use their fame and their fortune. So, they misuses it. I be like, God. Put them all on there. All them demonic souls in Hollywood, not just Diddy, all of them, put them all on their back. All on their back. Lastly, I want to talk about before I go, so I'm going to go. This is the last thing I want to talk about. I told y'all. So what happened was I did not watch Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Like her. I really do like Tasha K. She's a fearless woman. And I know if y'all been watching this channel for a long time, I did a video coming out. I deleted that video. I ain't even proud of it. I deleted it. I'm like, because I was defending, But whatever. And even then, when I came out and said, Tasha K was wrong, I never said I hated Tasha K. Always saying the good in Tasha K. Tasha K is definitely a fearless woman, and she's the definition of a black woman, right? My goodness, she's funny. And I don't watch her, but I'm just saying, one of my brothers do. One of my twin brothers is like crazy over Tasha K. But what I'm saying is about the Cat Williams thing. She interviewed his brother, right? I never watched the interview, and what happened was I saw the interview on Miss Slowdown. Remember I told y'all it's this channel called Miss Slowdown. I really like her content. I like when she gets it wrong too sometimes. I like when she say, Shitika is about to hit the fan. So yeah, so I watched that, and I was like, oh, the brother did an interview. And then I clicked on the other people, I just clicked on Cat Williams' brother. Other people came down at my timeline, and he was talking about that interview that Tasha K did, because I don't think she put it on for the internet to see. I think it was something private that she did for her private viewers or whatever. And they was just talking about how he exposed Cat Williams, and I came out twice. So my first live shut off. I was sitting here and talking about it. It shut off, right? And a few days ago, I did it again and was talking about it while I was walking around the track. That didn't cut off, but I just didn't believe it. Now, I never said that. I never said that that's not his brother. I knew that was his brother. I knew, they look just alike. That's why I knew. I'm like, yeah, I'm not denying that's his brother. I know that's his brother, but I don't believe those allegations. And I was like, I hope Cat Williams just sue. Well, apparently I was watching Miss Lowdown today, and it was, and I know she even came, Miss Lowdown, one of the women I watch, I do like her, she do this whole numbers thing and gematria, something like that. Now, I'm not into numbers. I'm not into none of that stuff. I'm just a girl who into signs. I'll meet you. What's your sign? When your birthday? And I just base that off of who you are. And a lot of people don't believe in it. I do, because I'm a Taurus, and I am everything that a Taurus brings, okay? times 10. So I'm just one of those girls into zodiacs. I'm not into nothing else, and numbers and stars and clouds and stuff. But Miss Lowdown is the YouTube girl woman that I watch. Right, well, I can say girl because I call everybody girl, even women. The person that I watch, and she was saying how she believed him, and I just was like, I don't. So just listening to some of the things he was saying, I just did not believe him. And the reason is, and I'm not a big fan of Cat Williams, like I told you on my live. I don't even think he's in my top 5. He never was in my top 5 comedy. I do laugh when I do watch his stand up, but I never looked at him and saying he's in my top 5. Like I never, thought about him twice. And I even told you about my dream I had. Why I had that dream again, guys, I don't know. And if y'all, if y'all wasn't on my live last time, the dream, Boosie was in all black. I called him. He was on a live. The dream. It was just a dream, so it was kind of crazy. I'm telling y'all how the dream went. I called him. I'm right here, just like this. He hello, and he said hello. I said hello, and he got on all black. But he's on the other side of the screen with me, and I'm on the phone. But he's on Vlad getting interviewed. He had on all black. His tiny little petite guy. He didn't have on jewelry or anything. He just had a black T-shirt on. And I said, Boosie, and this is a dream, and this was my time of silence, right? And never talked about it, never thought about it. He not somebody I think about. And I said, Boosie, you gotta help me. This was going on with the surveillance. I said, you gotta help me. The government is trying to kill me. And he said, oh no, man, I can't help you with that. No, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You gonna mess up my brand, man. And this was just a dream. And I had this dream years ago. And before the Shannon Sharp interview, any of that, I called Cat Williams. And Cat Williams said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you because Hollywood, they evil and they demonic. So just fast forward when he came out with a year or two later, he came out with the Shannon Sharp video, and that's the first thing I thought was that dream. And he said he was going to help me, and I woke up. I'm like, oh my goodness, he going to help me. He going to help me see who it is, who's behind the following, right? And stalking and harassment. And I woke up. And then years later, when this Shannon Sharp interview, and he exposed everybody, I'm like, well, what did that mean? And I still, excuse me, I still don't know if it means anything. I don't know why I had that dream. I never even thought about them. But so yeah, in the dream, Boosie didn't help me, but he was willing to help me, but I woke up. So I just said that to say that was just a dream. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. And I knew when I heard that, the first thing I said, that man is lying. Now y'all gotta think, Hollywood wanted Cat Williams since that Shannon Sharp interview. Y'all know he came after some big hitters. Y'all know Steve Harvey is a part of the black bootleg. He's a part of the Illuminati. Remember, he told Monique, we black out here. We can't be going around acting like, oh my goodness. That made me sick to my stomach. Just a big old and yeah, when he said the best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them, that was just so disrespectful. That's what I'm saying, guys. They don't care nothing about us. They want our money, and that's it. They want our money, and that's it. But I'm care nothing about us. But yeah, so I had that dream, and then when I said, after that interview, I said, oh, they're going to come for him. It's going to come for him. And Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey was pissed at the fact that Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams interview did better than his. And then he was talking, Cat Williams came on there dropping truth bombs, right? Just dropping them, truth bombs. And y'all know, and I knew, I said, they're going to come for him. The government and the industry is going to come for him. And boom, that's when they came out with the brother. Now, y'all know, I told y'all to watch that video about the government informant and how he say they do little innuendos, like they will, like for instance, We know that if Cat Williams' brother would have came out with those allegations right away, right at like a month later after the Shannon Sharp interview, we would have known. Come on, the government, the industry sent them, right? We would have knew off the rep that it was them who sent him. But they waited, and that's what they good at. They good at having you think like, wait a minute, was it them or wasn't it them? That's what they're good at, guys. I said it. I said I don't believe it's them. I don't believe it. That's the truth. I believe the government and the industry sent that man, which is um, Cat Williams' brother, to come and say those horrendous things, those bad things, to taint Cat Williams' personality, his, him as a person, to taint him. And that's what they're good at. They're good at that. And the Hollywood was in on it, and the government was in on it. And I really believe they paid that boy money to do that. And Miss Lowdown said that Tasha K took that interview down. So shout out to Tasha K for doing that. Respectfully, she took it down. But I knew, I said, but ain't nobody, I was like, okay, everybody, even whatever. But I said it. I just didn't believe it. And knowing what I know about the government, look what they doing to me. Like, the government is evil. Hollywood is evil. And they do it to make it seem like, nah, it seems so real, didn't it? But that's what they I'm telling you, government is wicked, man. They will have you just thinking like it's the truth, and it's not. And I'm so glad that Tasha K took that interview down when she found out that it wasn't true. Government is wicked, man. They wicked, they evil. Look what Desiree did with her own daughter. Like, her own daughter. Just imagine what they'd do to a small, and just like how, and also when Cardi B did that to Armon and said that to Armon and said, I know where you live, I know what what you drive, I know how much you make, I know what you did today. He's a large YouTuber, so just imagine they was trying to keep me away. I went away as a small YouTuber. And it's so crazy because when I went away, I believe I had 2,000 some subscribers. But of course, them years of me gone, everybody was just unfollowing. But yeah, just imagine, y'all. This is not far fetched. But I truly believe, though I gave it to God, and I keep saying I'm gonna write the Supreme Court to see about my credit. It's like, because I still can't get nothing. They got my credit frozen. Like, and for what? For what? So I want to write Supreme Court to see if they can just please just investigate that. Of course, I'm gonna give them a backstory. I'm gonna give them, a history and my channel and stuff like I did with all the people that I wrote. But if they can just lift that up, like, why is they stopping my credit? And stopping me from getting credit cards and loans and stuff like that. It's like, so I do want to write them, but I truly gave it all to God. All to God. Yeah, guys. And but yeah, I knew. Hi, Vanessa. You came on late. I'm ready to get off. Hi. But yeah, guys, I knew that. I'm telling y'all, we living in the matrix. Stop believing and listening to. Stop believing everything you see. First of all, and what they say, believe nothing of what you hear and half of what you see. Yeah, but it's safe to say now, don't even believe what you see. Because I'm like, I did not know this person, this celebrity, had on a filter. And they was like, your skin is pretty. She was like, thank you, thanks. Like, girl, you have on a whole filter. I didn't even know you can go live and use a filter. I thought it was just in pictures. I'm so old school. I'm so, like, come on. Like, come on. Like, why is people... I never thought I'd see it. Now y'all see why I love the 90s so much. I never thought I'd see people would be afraid and be so Um, depending on those filters, like, come on, put some good old moisturizer on your face. This what I got. Y'all see my gray? This what I got on right now. This. I'm promoting some stuff right now. So this what I put on first. And this is my second time getting this bottle. And it's is a shot booster, so it's supposed to like lift your face, right? You know, I don't know if it do it right, but it's supposed to lift. And I've been on here with a lot of times without this, right? But this is what I got on now, and it's supposed to lift your face. And it's called Keep You Young and Beautiful, Instant Firming Beauty Shots. And it's clear. Yeah, take note. See, it's clear. And that's what I got on. I put this on first, then I put this on. And I just put this on like, so see that I just did like that and just put it, because it's supposed to like give you like a highlight. So I put it like that. And then I bring it down here. And that's all I did, because it's supposed to like give you like a glow. So I like let it hit the corners. But yeah, like I don't understand why. What happened to you? Like, I say it all the time, take me back to the 90s, where everything was original. Every girl was themselves, and everybody looked it different, and we was just different, and original, and just had our own styles. Well, I wouldn't say had our own style. Everybody wanted to hold my style. Everybody knocking on me. I was the shopping mall. But so yeah, they loved my style, but yeah, we all had our own style and was just original. No, not worrying about no makeup. And don't get me wrong, I need to stop saying I play makeup, because y'all, it's some people that's still in the back that be thinking, oh, she playing makeup. When I say playing makeup, thank you. When I say playing makeup, I mean, like doing my makeup. Thanks so much. And I had bought these, so I got these without the name, and I got the name. But back when in the 90s, when I had the really big ones with my name in it, remember that little heart they put at the end with the loop? And I wish I would have got that. I was like, that seemed childish. I want something grown up. But then, so I told her make the name. So I told her make the name without the little loop, but now it look like a Nike sign. I'm like, I shouldn't even, but it costed too much. It costed $200 a piece. So a total of $400 just to put the name in it, not for the earrings. Earrings were sold separate. Earrings is a different price, but they charged me $200 just to put this name in it, and $200 to put this in it. So I was like, dang, I don't want. And then I went to him and said, well, how much? Because it looks so crazy, just like a Nike sign. So I wanted to ask them how much it'd be just to put that heart back there. The little line, when they had the line and the heart. Thank you, Vanessa. But I said, shoot, they probably charged me an arm and a leg for that. But yeah, after I got this name, I was like, I don't like it. It look like a Nike sign, but it say Nika. But yeah, guys, so I'm ready to get off of here, but it was fun. I'm gonna come back. Loved you that he gave his only begotten son, Jesus, who, amen. Amen. How can I pin that?
Mm-hmm. You need some help?
I think I did pin that.
Yeah, I think it's
Thank you guys. And I know I got a lot of praying warriors on here. Cause y'all know I always post like religious stuff and Bible scriptures and stuff like that. And I just want to say, y'all just keep praying for me. And I just want y'all to pray that I find out who it is. I'm so I'm so immune to this. I was saying to God, like, God, if you tell me who it is, this can go on forever. I even said this. I just want to know who sent them, why this is going on. So if y'all can, you know, if y'all can just continue to pray for me. I know I got a lot of prayer warriors, Just pray for me so I can just, pray. I definitely believe prayers work. I definitely believe prayers work, guys. And God is good. God is good. God is good. Prayers definitely work. And I just want to know who's behind it. It's still going on. Dang, my phone went dead. My phone went dead. Oh, it's coming back on. Because I want to show y'all some because I know I haven't been posting, the harassment, stalking, and stuff in a while. I'm trying to bring the light up. Okay, so this was actually Tuesday. And I was getting off of work, and I was literally riding down the street, not even in Baltimore, so I'm in down the street from my job, just riding down the street, and there you go, that same thing that y'all saw. The same thing that followed me home, and y'all saw it live. So let me show you. And this is 1 a.m. in the morning. It's out my back. So wait a minute. So this is, I'm sweating now. Wait a minute. October the 11th. Now right here is just the light. It's just the alley light right there. That's just the alley light, guys. So, but and this is the date. And it's 1 a.m. This is October the 11th at 1:20 a.m. And this is the thing. This is that light, and it probably going around to my front. Because it's going over top of the house, and it's probably going and sit in the front. But that's how it looked. And I just caught that. Now this one, I'm telling y'all, these are aliens. When I had that, when I came to y'all crying, this is, I'm getting ready to show y'all something. Remember I told y'all out front, I uh can't, this phone, I can't pull it down. When I look out front, like they come out like 4 or 5 in the morning. When I look out front, I can't pull my phone down. It's frozen, right? It won't let me do anything, right? So I look out my window and it's like 5 and 6 of them. These used to be dots. Now they like really bright and I can't even record. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't record it. But now what's happening is I see them out back now and I go on my phone. So I go on my this camera right here and I'll go and see what the night, was about and, what was going on in the night. And this is what y'all get ready to see. So, remember, well, first of all, this is the 7th and this is 5:51. Now, remember, this light right here is just a alley light. But look at this. Now I'm gonna fasten it up for y'all. That was just me zooming into it. You see how it's coming down in front of that light? Dang, I wish I can, wait a minute. And I had to do it in slow motion. Wait a minute. Y'all see it moving? Coming down in front of that alley light. And then it just disappeared in the clouds. Y'all see that? And that's just like what I showed y'all the other day when it was up in the corner. Prior to that, wait a minute. Remember this one I showed y'all? And once you fasten it up, it just zoomed away and went in the back of the clouds. So this is what I'm seeing a lot of. And so what I showed y'all just now, that be out front. That be out front. That's what I show y'all that's out front. I mean, that's what I can't show y'all. It won't let me. It just freezes my phone. I can't record it or anything. I'm going to show y'all one more. I'm trying to show y'all not the other. I think I posted this. Yeah. No, I didn't. Now right here, I ain't never post this, but I just wanted to take a quick, cause I'm actually getting ready to walk into my job, and they follow me slow into my job. So I'm in front of my job, get ready to go in, and this is them right here. Right there. Wait a minute, let me zoom in. Watching me go in my job. You see him? And I can pick any random video. And this the other part. Like they will follow me, and I'm not even in Baltimore. So all the ones who be like, you live in a horrible, I don't even work in Baltimore. What else? Just like he said he would. He performed America, just like he said he would. This me leaving out of town. They was leaving out of Baltimore, going on a road trip. I got so much footage, y'all. So much footage. And remember I told y'all this how I looked. Remember I told y'all this how it looked at first. I took a lot of pictures of this. This how it looked at first, but now it don't look like that no more. It's very bright and big. That's from a distance, from me looking out my window. You see how that dot now is? It looked like how I just showed y'all out back. But yeah, guys, we just gotta stay prayed up. And this of course, in my neighborhood while I'm parking. And this one of the close-up shots. One of them. Which is just one of them. I got so many close-up shots. So yeah, guys, this I got so much footage. So this now gonna be my and this now gonna be what, my 5th phone. Cause now I got this new phone. I like this phone, y'all. It is so clear. But yeah, I just wanted a new phone because this phone was just done. And I know yesterday I came out of the store with, I said, I know they is going crazy. They watched me come out of this phone company. I said, oh my goodness, I know they is going to go crazy. She got another phone. Oh my goodness, get the information. But guys, it was so fun. I'm going to come back on here Monday. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, y'all. I was off to media, and this is another let me tell y'all, social media has made it whereas, I remember when I first started using social media, everybody was like, LLC, yes, LLC. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make what I was doing forever into an LLC. I said, I'm gonna take what I do for elderlies, and I'm gonna turn it into a name, and I'm gonna quit my job. Man, let me say that's not for everybody, because what I know, I'm a Taurus to the core. I'm a Taurus times 10, and Tauruses love to relax. on rainy days, I hate going outside. That's another thing. I hate going outside on rainy days. I love to be in the house, snuggled, watching a movie, preferably stand up, coolie high. That's another thing. I guess they said I was a born person because I used to always talk about. I used to watch coolie high all the time back. But and it's so crazy because now since still, I'm not doing much. I'm not moving around much. Not going nowhere. I don't even watch that movie, but when I used to be on Twitter and they thought my life was boring and they thought I was a drunk alcoholic and I hated myself. I was always on the go and would watch it all the time. But Cooley, I used to love that movie. I don't even watch it anymore. I guess it's a part of, me used to always tweet and watch Cooley High. I don't know. But yeah, so they said I was born. I live a boring life because this is what I used to tweet on Fridays. I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm great. Watch, and I was even say I'm great. Watch Coolie High with a glass of wine. It'd be a cup of hot chocolate. It'd be soda and some dipsy doodles or something. Something. I'm just having fun, and they just crazy. But the world we live in, I'm glad I lived in the era that I lived because the kids these days got it bad. You got women sliding in men DMs. You got people supposed to be so confident and secure within their own skin using filters to be on live. Like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna come back Monday. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. But this is I was saying this is why I can't have my I literally stopped working for 4 months and I went back to work because I'm the type. So when you got your own business, because one of my brothers had his own business, now you gotta work even on your days off because who's gonna pay your bills? Like you are paying your bills. And you gotta just keep going, even in the rain. I like to call out, look, I ain't coming in the mall. You want to work for me for a few days? I need a break. With your own business, you can't do that. So I'm content. You can call me broke all you want. You can call me whatever. I'm gonna work my 9 to 5. I'm happy. I like to take off. When I take off, I like to ask people to work for me. And guess what? I still got time. When I get paid again, I'm still gonna have a full paycheck because I got a lot of hours. I got a lot of hours from me working. So hey, business is not for everybody. I love working. I love doing what I do. Helping. It's so fulfilling. It's so rewarding. They're just coming in, seeing smile, just seeing people face light up. Oh gosh. And it's this lady she an older lady, right? Her name Ruth. Shout out to Ruth. She probably sees one day and say, oh, she just started, right? And she was like, everybody always say, she looking for you, she looking for me. I'm like, why she looking for me? What? And she finally told me, she said, you know what? I was going to quit when I started working. She said, you are the life of the party. Now, mind you, this woman just met me. And I'm at work. And she telling me I'm the life of the party. And remember on my live when I was my first live when I came to y'all 10-10-24, and I was trying to tell y'all my personality, saying I'm the life of the party. I'm telling y'all, that's me. That's me. What that guy say in the beginning? What we doing? Oh gosh, I love it. But the fact that so I'm that type of girl. I just love her, and it's so funny how it was just when we first met each other. It was just so funny, and I guess she just clinged on to me since. Yeah, but yeah. So it's just God is good. I love going to work. I love just putting smiles on people's faces, and I don't care where she, what floor she on. She coming to see Shanika. Where is Shanika? And then a girl with the one that thought I got her when you was gone, Shay, I was telling them about my coworker, the one with I don't want to say her name, but the one with the when I was singing, take me through there, take me through there.
Mhm.
And she was like, oh my goodness, hey. I'm like, girl, what is you talking about? And she's like, you see my Twitter, my TikTok. Don't tell nobody I got this TikTok. Please don't tell nobody. I'm like, what are you talking about? And so again, she went and I told my daughter about it. And my daughter know her. She from, well, not know her from, but they know of each other. She young like my daughter. And I told my daughter that so don't tell nobody, please don't tell nobody. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say nobody because she thought I was singing that song because that's the song she went viral from doing a dance. And I think what make her so different because her TikTok is a workout. Her TikTok is like she into this whole fitness thing, right? And she got finished doing some weights, like some heavy old weights, and she got in front of the camera and started doing that dance. So I guess, and then she's very fit, and I guess that's what made her go viral. I don't because I said let me see, and I'm like I don't know why she went viral, but very pretty girl, and she's like don't tell nobody, and I'm like saying to myself, wait till she get a hold of my channel, right? But even her, she said she came to me and said, girl, everybody loved you. Everybody loved what did you be doing to people? I'm like, just being myself, just I don't know. But yeah, guys, so I'm back to work tomorrow. And I'm off originally I'm off Monday, so that's why I'm gonna come back to y'all on Monday. But yeah, I just needed a break. I just wanted some times off. I'm a Taurus. When I want to, that's what I'm saying. When you own your own business, you can't take no days off. You got to keep making that money to pay the bills. So no, it's no reason. I just took days off. And then I do it all the time. And remember when I first came to y'all, I was working at a hospital, and they was 12-hour shifts, 3 days a week. And I even from there with them, before I left them, I was working just weekends, Saturday and Sundays, 12-hour shifts. So I was pretty much home all day. That's on Taurus we chill. But and guys, I'm getting ready to go and yeah, I'm gonna come back Monday, and it was fun, and I like this new phone. It's clear as I don't know what. Oh man. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all soon. It was fun. It was fun. I need to start coming on to y'all, or I want to come on come on here more often. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all about that Monday. Nothing about the surveillance or anything. It's just yeah, I'll talk to y'all about that on Monday. It's nothing bad, so don't go to stress like what could it be? It's nothing bad. I'm just gonna come back Monday and talk, and that'd be something for me to talk about. So, all right, guys. And thanks to everybody who had the fun, the nice comments, and just listen. It's showing it's saying it's 5 people on. But when I was lit when I first came on. How many people it showed on your end? And she ain't got all.
It say 5. It say 5.
Okay, yeah, mine say
20 likes.
Oh, it say 20 likes. Mine don't say 20 likes on here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you was looking at girl.
It didn't say I got 20 likes. That's the most I ever got. Oh my god. Girl. So all right, guys, I see y'all Monday, and I got 2 things I'm gonna talk to y'all about on Monday because it'll be just something to talk about. So I will just have something to talk about. All right, okay, guys, keep me in prayer. God is good. Yeah, I don't want to get off. And thanks for all the love, guys. Y'all was really good to me today. And yeah, it's always good to get good comments and love. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to relax and do what Tauruses do, and that's Taurus. What Taurus? Taurusing. And my daughter say, "Oh, you be Taurusing." All right, God bless. Good night.